Sometimes to be great, to be truly great at anything, you gotta be a little bit crazy. You gotta live on the offbeat. You gotta choose your path, stay true to your path, move forward with discernment, and not let what anyone thinks get in your way. You have to have pig-headed discipline when it comes to your dreams, your goals, and the reality that you're creating for you to live in. What's up, millionaires in the making? Welcome back to another Card Talk with Ty. And today, I wanted to talk to you guys about focus and building your dream life. On this journey of building out your dream life, building the body that you want, building the bank account you want, building the mind that is able to attain and maintain both of those and so much more, there's going to be so many hurdles. And the hurdles are not just going to come in the form of distractions. They're not going to come in the form of, not just in the form of setbacks. The hurdles are going to come in from all different directions, so many different ways and reasons. It's going to sometimes be people in our lives. It's going to be circumstance in our lives. And this is something that you have to consider and you have to look at. And it's one of the key tools of roadmap. Okay? When we go through our roadmap, we review, we organize, we align, we define, and we make a massive action plan. But a part of making that massive action plan is you go through the WOOP formula. Now, WOOP stands for wish or want, opportunity or outcome, obstacles, plan, and punishment. And I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the obstacles today. You see, if you're driving down the road and you see a roadblock, you have a couple choices to make. One choice, ignore it, smash your car into the roadblock, destroy the car, maybe kill yourself. Second choice, you stop at the roadblock and you just say, oh, I wish someone would move this roadblock out of the way for me so I can keep on driving. Or you see that it's about to happen and you look for alternate routes. Maybe you have your GPS, you say, GPS, how can I get to my destination? And you reroute yourself to where you want to get to. And sometimes life is going to throw roadblocks at you that you will not be aware of. But oftentimes you can guess, you can plan, you can assume, okay? Make an educated guess, estimation of what roadblocks may or may not show up for you. This is critical, absolutely critical when we're building out our dream lives. I'm trying to create something and to make the content for you guys. I'm trying to pass on wisdom to you guys. And the technology I'm using is deciding to be all weird with me and jittery. I'm going to continue the message anyways, and I'm just hoping that it aligns itself and fixes itself. But this is an obstacle. This is literally an obstacle happening in real time. Okay, this I don't know if the audio is syncing with the video. I'm looking at myself. The frames are all sorts of weird, but this is the proof in action. Okay, so life is gonna throw things at you just like this. It's gonna feel like a setback. It's gonna feel difficult, and you can plan and estimate what's gonna happen before it happens, and plan according. I gotta decide, you know what? I'm gonna film in my car. It's gonna be a hot day. Maybe my phone might overheat. Maybe I try to put my phone out of the sun so that it operates better. Maybe I know I'm gonna drive and talk. I bring a different camera. Maybe I have a backup with me. I bring my 360 camera. We talk on that for a little bit, right? When you're thinking of your goals, you can guess and think about a lot of things that may get in your way that will try to stop you from attaining it. But if you can map out, say, hey, these are 100 things that I think are gonna happen that are gonna stop me or get in the way of me getting to my goals with ease, you can just plan for them. And the more plans that you have in place, the easier it is to overcome them. The more contingency plans you have, the easier it is to overcome. It's like Batman. You know, Batman, a lot of people say, is like the world's greatest superhero. He has no powers. What does he do? This guy plans with 101 contingencies for every single thing that could possibly happen. Everything under the sun, he's ready for it. I got to fight Superman, I got the kryptonite on deck. I got to fight Green Lantern, I got... You know what I'm saying? He has all these plans in place. But it's because he thought about them in advance. So, what does this have to do with focus? Well, focus stands for follow one course until successful. And if you've already gone through your roadmap, you reviewed, you organized, you aligned, you defined where you want to go, and you're working on your massive action plan, it's time to follow one course until successful. And in looking at obstacles, we look at the obstacles not to focus on them, not to say that I am going to crash into the barrier, not to say that I see that thing that's about to stop me and so I will stop. It is to say, how many ways can I think up or can I create to get around this obstacle? How many methods can I use to overcome this obstacle, to be better than I was in the past, to show up stronger than I was, so that when I get tripped, I don't fall. I may stumble, but I'm still moving. And if I do fall, I can go into a parkour roll, or I get up quickly and I keep going. I'm not laying on my back. I'm back up and at 'em. If you had plans in place for when the difficulties come in life, for when the challenges come in life, it's that much easier to move forward with some speed, some intention, with focus. So when is the last time that you did a review? When's the last time that you did an audit to say, where am I going in life? What kind of life do I want to live? What would it look like to live that wonderful life? And then go into yourself and say, well, what are the things that are going to get in my way? Both internal and external. What are the things about me, the challenges that I have inside of me that are going to stop me from getting to my goal? How am I going to get in my own way? When's the last time you thought about the ways that you're going to get in your own way? How am I going to get in my own way, and how am I going to stop myself from getting in my own way? Like, I have the sweetest sweet tooth that you will, out of anyone that you've ever met, okay? I love chocolate. I got it from my dad. And you know what? Both my parents, they're both, my mom loves like sugary drinks and pop. My dad, he loves chocolate. He made a joke that he's a chocoholic, and I have made my own joke that I'm a recovering chocoholic, and that's the running joke for both of us right now. And I know I like chocolate. So if I'm on my fitness journey and I'm trying to get more physically fit, I'm trying to look better, feel better, be stronger, maybe a part of my contingency is, hey, I don't have sweets in my house. Or you know what? Because I don't want to deprive myself, maybe I do have sweets, but it's like protein cookies or protein shakes, or it's healthier alternatives. Maybe I have some sweets that allow me to indulge and enjoy without messing up my macros, without throwing off my nutrition goals. Maybe I'm just strategic with my nutrition so that I can eat well and still enjoy myself. I don't know. If I know that I'm a procrastinator and I get in my own way when it comes to getting places on time, I'm the worst when it comes to that, I set the clocks in my house a little earlier. I know that if my clock says that I should have left already, then I definitely need to leave because I got 15 minutes left to get out of here. And the optimism of my brain is now taken care of so I can focus. The internal things that are going to stop you from getting to your goals. And then think of the external things that are going to stop you from getting to your goals. What might happen in the market? If this happens, then I'll do that. If that happens, then I'll do this. And you keep going through that as you're developing yourself, as you're growing, as you're becoming. So these are just things to consider as you're growing, as you're becoming, as you're moving towards the direction that you want to go in. What are my contingency plans? How am I overcoming these roadblocks? How will I win when the world wants me to fail? So I invite you to go through your roadmap. Review, organize, align, define, and then make your massive action plan. And as you're making your plan, think of all the things that can go wrong. Not to focus on them, not to say, oh, woe is me, I have no control over anything, but to take back control intentionally. But to be the author of your story, to be the master of your universe. and create things the way you want them to be, right? That pretty much wraps up today's episode of Car Talk with Ty. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.